Republicans in the Senate are facing criticism for not debating a new coronavirus aid bill. And as the Memorial Day holiday approaches, those in favor of a new bill say time is running short. Correspondent Erik Rosales reports from Capitol Hill. Eric?
Well, Tracy, Democratic senators are spurred on by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's recent relief bill. It passed in the House last Friday. They are urging colleagues to act now, but Republicans tell EWTN that there's still time to wait and see.
This is like a war. This is a fight that we have to win, and we need to do whatever it takes to win it. But let's do it in a smart way.
Republicans say the Senate is pushing ahead with the nation's business, and it's not yet time to spend more federal dollars on pandemic aid.
All the money in the CARES Act hasn't been spent yet. I think that it'll be another 3 or 4 weeks before we have a rationale for what needs to be spent.
The best stimulus bill is to reopen the economy.
Senator Kennedy says there's no way the Senate will support Speaker Pelosi's House bill.
She could take her bill, eliminate every other word, cut the price by 75%, and it still wouldn't pass the Senate.
He's proposing a flexibility bill to give states freedom on spending the money they already have.
The advantage of my bill is it wouldn't cost any new money. The disadvantage is some of my colleagues think that it will bail out so-called mismanaged states.
As Democrats criticize Republicans for avoiding coronavirus legislation.
Let's move to a bipartisan compromise, as we have many times over. But Senator McConnell says he has no sense of urgency.
Republican Cory Gardner says the Senate should not break for next week's Memorial Day recess, tweeting, "Now is not the time for the Senate to go home." South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham says one way to kickstart the economy is through an infrastructure package. This way, Americans can be put back to work, and it'll also give the country a facelift. But as we heard, GOP plans to hold off at least until the end of June. Tracy?
Correspondent Erik Rosales reporting from Capitol Hill. Thank you, Eric.